Now here we stand and hover on the edge. We're just a drop in time.
Pass to Lewis. Here's our test. Takes it inside. Outside O'Neal. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Yep, count it. George has got 8. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's a 3 from Paul. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Paul. The Pacers making their last shot. Three-pointer. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
George passes to Sabonis. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
That won't go either for Paul.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George outside. Back to Sabonis. O'Neal passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Picked by Williamson. Paul for 3. Pure from three-point range. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
There's Davis with the 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Sabonis with a screen on Paul. Lewis passes to Sabonis. Now O'Neal. Here's our test. 9 points in the game. 5 to shoot. For 3, George. Mashburn grabs the miss. Williamson for 3. Indiana with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Williamson. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Mashburn. On the wing, Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Davis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Screen by O'Neal. George for 3. And Indiana misses again.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Lewis. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lewis has got 7.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pacers leading by 9. From outside the arc. George, no good. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Williamson inside. He's against O'Neal. And that one's good. Williamson.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Sabonis, left side. Outside O'Neal. 4-3. No good on the shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Davis out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Davis. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 slot. Sabonis on the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. George against Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Paul. Releases. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Paul's got 11 in the second half.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's our test. Pass to Lewis. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Davis from long range. The shot no good. And George with some nice D. Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Davis a screen. There's a 3 from Paul.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
Just in time with the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Sabonis. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Davis a screen. Davis outside. Now Paul. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Another shot. Now Sabonis. They swipe it. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside Paul. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's George. Puts up the tray. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Now Williamson. Shoots a 3. Zion attacks from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot's no good. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup.
Ooh, he is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
Chris Paul. Oh, missed on the tray.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's George. Beyond the arc. Davis pulls it down. And Davis has got the ball here for New Orleans. Trailing by 13. The 3 is in. At one point, they led by 16. they get a hand on it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Williamson. For three, rejected by Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Here's Davis. Let's loose for three.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Williamson fires. Cash from downtown. And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
George cashes in from 18. So Indiana wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Davis is out there with Paul. And there's Davis. Then there's Williamson. And it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. Fires from way outside. They get it back. Outside for Lewis. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mashburn, the pass to Davis. And he banks in the lane.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
From deep three-point territory. And Davis pulls it down.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Paul dishes to Williamson. Here's Mashburn. Pocket 6. Outside, Davis. Davis. It's good on the putback.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Fires from way outside. Pelicans pull it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
O'Neal, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Davis, that's for 2. The putback. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Lewis with the 3. Indiana again missing.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooters.
And that one's good by Davis.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Off the run, drills the three-pointer. Lewis has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you, Kevin.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. Outside, Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about how well Sabonis uses his size there, powering right through the contact.
Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connects from three-point range.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Looking to end the run. The shot's good from Paul.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation. on his part.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside our test. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Pacers out in front as they end the first quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got O'Neal. Paul George is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Artest in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. O'Neal against Williamson. Halliburton kicks to George. It's up a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Halliburton against Paul. The Pacers pull it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Mashburn.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Halliburton for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis against George. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the soft touch on that floater. Davis is so lethal with that shot.
Halliburton, that's good.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Paul, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's Artest missing. Pelicans trail by 6. Davis with a screen on Artest. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now. A terrific shooter who scores well from...
Oh, he hit it!
How did that go in?
Range on that jump.
Here's Paul. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Artest. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Mashburn. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. And again, it's Indiana converting.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And the shot goes in. Davis has got 11 points.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Halliburton for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mashburn. Yep, that one goes in there. Mashburn's got 8 points here in this quarter. Mashburn's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Artest the pass to Halliburton. Fader on the way. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Here's Mashburn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Halliburton for three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 10. Williamson a screen on our test. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Williamson out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Chris Paul. Here's Davis. And it's Mashburn in at the 3. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Here's Davis. The teardrop falls in. Davis has got 16.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Paul outside, fires the 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature.
Just driving to the rack with purpose, a nice combination of hustle and muscle.
Here's Mashburn, covered by our test. Count that bucket. 14 points for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Ball against Halliburton. Pass to George. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 1. Davis setting the pick for Paul. Looking to end his cold spell. It's good.
And Paul with the good touch on the floater. Guys, that's a difficult shot to make, that floater, but it's one of his many go-to shots.
There's Sabonis. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From deep three-point territory, it's rebounded by Indiana. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Launches it from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Davis going inside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
On the drive, Davis doing a nice job anticipating the contact and not avoiding it, going right into it to draw the foul.
Pacers trail by 4. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. No coverage, that's it. Halliburton's got 17.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Sabonis kicks to Halliburton. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Sabonis finds Halliburton. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Williamson against O'Neal. And that's good. Zion Williamson for 3.
Have to admire the competitive mindset. Williamson proving he's up for the task, delivering the payback 3 there.
That one falls.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Davis. He's off on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. The Pacers with the lead. Right side Artest. Outside O'Neal. The 3 ball. And Paul pulls it down. O'Neal's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Williamson is screen on Halliburton. They'll cook that. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now on the night. O'Neal sets the screen for Halliburton. Off target from outside. Here's Mashburn. Good on the bucket. Mashburn's got 16 points. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Pelicans lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. O'Neal is out there with our test. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Sabonis in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pacers trail by 3. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Mashburn. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Halliburton. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Paul outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Really aggressive play that time by Paul at the arc, letting the other team know he's off.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Davis surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
Outside Artest.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
And you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton, simply putting his team on his back.
What a response, hitting the 3 of their own.
A big bucket and a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Trained from outside.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
And going on the offensive, Davis knows they need a bucket, so he holds nothing back.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
A huge two-handed slam.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
And he recovers it. Davis. Oh, my, what a play. Oh, what a play inside.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Trailing by 5. Outside our test. Diving in.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot of shots out there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. That's off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. It's got to have better shot selection.
And yeah, it's good.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
The three goes down.
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Here's the teardrop. Yep, that's going to go in.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here are the Pelicans now. 6-point lead. Long. Missed on the three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton fires. Knocks down the three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W.
It'll be the Pelicans off the tip. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got Chris Paul, Zion Williamson out there with Davis. Then there's Davis, and it's Mashburn in at the 3. Paul looking it over. No good on the triple. Here's our test. Oh!
Wow!
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Paul with the bucket.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Here's Lewis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pelicans. First quarter, just over a minute played. Sinks the tray.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Lewis passes to George. Pass to our test. Now it's a bonus. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Paul's got space. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to our test. Back to O'Neal. Stolen by Davis. Outside Paul. Here's Mashburn. Inside. Here's Davis. Can't cash it in from close range. Davis against George. Driving to the basket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Paul for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Indiana trailing here. Here's our test. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Paul passes to Mashburn. Pulls up at the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's O'Neal. A nice passing by Indiana here. Here's our test. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's New Orleans. Williamson left side. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Williamson's got 5 now.
Well, there, instead of forcing the issue, Zion takes what the defense gives him.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Lewis. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. On the wing, Davis. George defending. And Davis punches it home!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Here's Lewis. He's guarded by Paul. And Indiana misses again. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Davis. Nails it from 3.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
The Pelicans lead by 9. Here's Mashburn. Davis a screen. Mashburn, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Paul George out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Williamson. The Pacers pull it in. Here's our test.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just filthy. There's no other word for that.
Just putting the defense to shame.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
Halliburton, no good. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Pass to Holiday. Crafty move, and Holiday powers it home.
Look, you know coming in that Holiday is aggressive. He will try to force you to bend to his will.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Williamson with a screen on Halliburton. Shoots from the elbow, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 7.
Oh, man, Paul finding the soft spot and executing to perfection.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Holiday against George. The kick out to Paul. Got a hand on it. Here's O'Neal. And it's Indiana scoring again. New Orleans leading by 10. Right side Paul. Pass to Cousins. Williamson looking around. Oh, look at Zion. So solid inside.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in there.
Here's our test. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
There's the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you, Brian.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Paul's got 10 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside Paul. Fades and shoots. He can't get that one to fall. Sabonis with some nice D. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton for 3. They get the rebound. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Second chance shot. Another one falls for Indiana. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cousins with a screen on George. Holiday passes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ooh, a long-range missile from Halliburton.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
To the wing, right side. And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So for the Pelicans right now, Zion Williamson out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Paul against Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Halliburton nails the 3.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Cousins with a screen on Halliburton. Paul passes to Cousins. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. 18 feet out. It's good. Paul's got 12.
Everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
Halliburton, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Halliburton. Over Paul. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Sabonis. He's got 17.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Screen by O'Neal. Halliburton, the pass to O'Neal. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cousins finds Holiday. Cousins with the screen, and Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to George. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Cousins. New Orleans leading by 6. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by George. Williamson outside. Outside for Ingram. Off target from outside. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's our test. Here he goes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw in this game. From behind the arc. And Halliburton with the 3. Halliburton's got 8 points in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Holiday. Here's Williamson. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, once Zion is rolling, good luck stopping him.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's our test, covered by Ingram. Now Sabonis. 4 on the clock for the tie. And he takes it up and lays it in. It's a tie ball game.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Indiana ahead, up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Domantas Sabonis, George out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton misses.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Paul passes to Holiday. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists in the game.
Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Picked by Sabonis. No good from outside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside O'Neal. From the arc. That shot missing. New Orleans leading by 3. Outside Paul. Outside Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside George, the 19-footer. Oh, a perfect jumper.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
The drive by Paul. Cousins against George. Holiday taking his time here. From deep. Rebounded by Sabonis. Pacers trail by 3. Here's our test. Now Sabonis.
You have to be ready to back.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
From Indiana, Domantas Sabonis.
People after the review, the ruling is overturned. The game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Holiday. And now New Orleans on the break. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
With a teardrop. Oh, no good. The Pelicans lead by 5. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Halliburton against Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Count it! And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Sabonis with a screen on Paul. Oh, big finish! Oh, the stuff!
Hey, the defense is doing their job well.
Oh,
Show us some power. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Oh, no good.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Holiday. Oh, he leaves no questions.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Halliburton fires. And the 3 misses. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Williamson outside. He launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
Rarely do we see threes out of Williamson, but when we do, he hits at a decent clip.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Paul! Oh, he can't connect from long distance. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So the New York starting five. They've got Ewing, Anthony out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier, and it's Guerin in at the 2 spot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
James with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Johnson against Frazier. Count it. Good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with... That is nice.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's James. True on the 14-footer.
It's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. The 3 from LeBron scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Guerin. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Frazier. Anthony against Johnson. Here's Guerin. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Gasol will bring it up for Los Angeles. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol. Johnson's got 5.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3-ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
And here are the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Rest outside. James in the post. Frazier covering. And here's Anthony for 3, and the Knicks miss again. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Pass to Shaq. Stolen by Ewing. Here's Reed. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Lakers leading by 3. To the inside. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a...
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. West finds O'Neal. Over Ewing. O'Neal no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Guerin. He's got 6. Ewing outside. Pass to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's O'Neal. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
A shot by Frazier, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Gasol on the wing. Johnson outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's West with the drive. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. The Lakers leading. Johnson surveying the floor. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Ewing. With one on the clock, no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Pau Gasol. West is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Lakers leading by 4. It's stolen by Frazier. Fast break, here they come. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Frazier's got 5 now.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Ewing. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Rejected by Gasol. He draws iron on the dunk. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And it's West in the corner. It's stolen by Frazier. Here's Ewing, and there's the drive.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
3-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball. Frazier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Over to the wing. West outside. To the middle. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Johnson, that's for 2. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot. Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
It'll go, and the New York Lakers got back down to 2 at those points from Gasol.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Johnson against Frazier. Here's Shaq. O'Neal showing no mercy.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And that one's good, Guerin. And the Lakers with possession here. Gasol on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. Gasol's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Guerin, no good. Outside Gasol. Pass to Shaq. 1:04 left in the first half. Shakes him. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Reed. A 3-pointer is right on target. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And Gasol gets it to go.
And there's so much versatility to Gasol's game, including the soft touch from distance.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Shoots the 3, and that one's good, Guerin. Guerin's got 11 points. To the paint, here's Shaq, and finished off by O'Neal.
when the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Here's Frazier. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 14. He gets it up. That shot is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Walt Frazier really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony. Ewing is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the shooting guard position.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Here's Guerin. And again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Anthony taking his time here. Carmelo throws it down.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Teardrop shot. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jerry West.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
And that one's good, Guerin.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Gasol passes to Johnson. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol. Johnson's got 10 points in the game. Here's Guerin, fended by West.
Oh!
You got to be kidding.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Gasol kicks it to West. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Frazier. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Reed. That 3 off the mark. O'Neal the bounce back. Reed against West. On the way. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
With the drive.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's LeBron. Good! LeBron beating the defense.
The defender is draped all over him, doing his job, and LeBron James says, it's like you're not even there, my friend.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Shaq. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
A great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
With the step back. Outside, Gasol. Back to Johnson. LeBron passes to Gasol. It counts, and the foul. It's on Patrick Ewing.
The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
Lakers shooting their first free throw this game. Takes the 3. Guerin, no good. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Johnson against Frazier. Oh, stretching him out. Magic. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They double him with West. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Gasol dishes to O'Neal. The fader. That's good from Gasol, and the assist by O'Neal. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. A nice shot by Frazier.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
But off in time. No good on that one. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Lakers. He's been a major threat. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Gasol out there with James. Then it's Johnson. Then there's West. And it's Shaq in at the center. That's the Laker 5. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Here's Guerin. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Releases from 15. That misses off the backboard. The Lakers trail. For 3, West. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Gasol kicks to Shaq. Back to Gasol. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. And he tried it.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
3.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Now O'Neal. Now James. Launches it. No good. Here's Guerin, defended by West. Here's Anthony. And he hits the jumper.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Matt.
Anthony against LeBron. The 3 doesn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Stolen by Ewing. All alone. Sinks the big jumper.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Here's O'Neal. Doing what he does best. Shaquille O'Neal.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it
Here's Reed. Puts it up from deep. And good! From way outside, it's in!
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The putback sees him with the putback.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Now James. LeBron.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
West with the steal. Can't get it.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.